calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on what makes you so attractive, so irresistible. So let's get straight into it. I hope you guys can see the piles clearly, but yeah, let's get into it. I'll do a close-up now. So this is pile number one. Please excuse the shrewd nail. Okay, so yeah, like this is giving me, you know, Starry Night Van Gogh vibes. Okay, really pretty. We have pile number two, and I don't know why, but like it reminds me of like the moon, synchronicities, number two and everything. But yeah, it's just a gray background. It looks a bit blue, but it's gray. Okay, pile number three, I'm getting sour energy, like, you know, lemonade mouth. I'm getting like citrus, you know, edgy vibes. So yeah, it's like half white and then half peach. We have pile number four, and it's a pretty picture or like cutout of the ocean. Oh, it's like sand. I can't really tell, but I'm pretty sure it's like the sand of the ocean. But it's, you know, earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. We have pile number five, and it's just a really faded white color. So it's like over here it's like white but like darker, and then over at the bottom it's like really light. So different variations of the same love. Okay. And then we have pile number six, and this is like part of a painting, but yeah, it looks like a butterfly. Like the bottom part looks like a butterfly, and then this is just like the sky. I don't know, like interpret it how you would like to, everyone. So yes, my loves, my homies, these are the 6 piles. Please pick whichever one you would like to watch the entire video, and let's get into it, gemstones. What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on what is it about you that makes you so irresistible, so attractive, so likable, you know, all those amazing qualities about you. What is it? Okay, like let's find out. Like I'm getting Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack Horseman, where it's like, celebrities, do they know things? What do they know? Let's find out. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So you guys chose this pile over here, okay, if you can focus. So yeah, I feel like pile one, there's a lot of different words that people could definitely use to describe you, and like all amazing words. But like what I heard the most was like, I was getting that Shrek analogy where it's like, I know Shrek talking about being attractive, I know, but it's like this analogy about peeling back the layers and like being like an onion. But yeah, mostly about the layers. I feel like people find you attractive because you know, when it comes to deep down like who you are on the inside, I feel like you have such a huge heart, and I feel like people sometimes can misunderstand you, misinterpret what you say and your intentions, because maybe you don't have the best way with the words. Maybe when it comes to communication you aren't the best, you know, but I feel like when it comes to actions, it's like you really do show that you care about people a lot, and people can feel the love. But yeah, I feel like what makes you attractive is that people love that when they're with you, they know that you're not gonna bullshit them. I feel like you're someone that doesn't ever break any promises. Like I'm definitely getting Tangled energy, you know, the princess. Yeah, I feel like you're someone that definitely, you won't overextend yourself or like break your back trying to help someone else, but at the same time it's like when you make a promise you stick to it, you know. I feel like you're someone of little words, like, you know, Ferb from Phineas and Ferb. Like you're someone of little words, but like when you do speak, I feel like it really, it's impactful, you know. People feel like you're someone that is really introspective. I feel like you're someone that really thinks hard and long about, you know, your purpose and like what you want to do and how you want to help people. And people can tell that, you know, you just want to help people, you just want to, you know, make the world a better place in a way. Yeah, like I'm definitely getting this sort of like this hero analogy where it's like people see you as being someone that just wants to like, you know, break the patriarchy and like carpe diem type energy. Yeah. I'm hearing that you're someone that works really, really, really hard, and you deserve definitely way more nights off as well. And like you're a lot of fun when you do let loose as well. I'm hearing that your friends don't think that you're boring. If you feel like you don't do enough, if you feel like you aren't interesting enough, people think that you are interesting, and they love getting to know you as well. I'm hearing that you need to be more bold when it comes to your interests, because I feel like there's so many things that make you so unique and amazing, and it's like maybe you're really shy, and I'm hearing that some people love that about you, because it's really special, because you don't open up to that many people. So like when you do, it's a really special thing, you know. I'm hearing your voice is really soothing as well, and like you have a really comforting touch as well. Definitely you could be a healer, or you have like a lot of like healing energy in your hands. I'm gonna make a video soon on like what are your secret talents, but definitely healing is one of them. I'm hearing that when you go out on dates, it's like people find you so attractive, like how you dress, how you act, what you wear, like you always know what to say. You always know what to say, definitely. Like I'm hearing that, you know, awkward silences, you don't do that. I'm hearing that you make the silence interesting, and yeah, you always just know the right thing to say. Like if someone tells you bad news, you know how to either make them laugh or sympathize, empathize with them. And people love that. They love that they don't need to prepare what they need to say. You just always know what to do. Like if someone's in a crisis, they know they can just go to you, and they trust you. They really do. I do definitely see people having you as their emergency contact, because they know that you can get them out of any situation. You know, you're charming, you're sweet, conniving sometimes, but you really have like the best interest at heart. Okay, so the next card that we have is the low vibes. I'm thinking, should I really do a close-up of every single card? But yeah, low vibes, and my back is killing me. Okay, but yeah, with the low vibes card, that talks about having like really low energy. So I really do feel like people like that when they're going through something, they know that you're kind of gonna take care of everything. Like I feel like if you have like the older sibling syndrome, I've heard of that, where it's basically you take care of everyone, like you just have it embedded in you, where it's like you need to be the caretaker. And I'm hearing that whenever your friends are going through something, it's like you always just like, you know, step in and you support them, you help them, you make them feel better. And if anyone's ever feeling low around you, you just help them, and like you lift their vibe up as well. And I'm hearing that, like I said, I feel like you're someone that doesn't stray from the truth, you know, like you don't like detour from the truth. Like that's what stray means, you don't stray from the truth. But yeah, I just feel like people like that, they can hang out with you. And I'm hearing for some reason you're a really pretty crier. Like when you cry, like you're really pretty. And I'm not trying to fetishize, you know, sadness or anything, but you know, you look cute when you cry or whatever, okay? And then we have the handkerchief card that came upright. So sorry you can't see it exactly, but that just talks about you being really elegant, like having a long slender body, just having like a longer face. Like I'm definitely getting Kendall Jenner, Angelina Jolie energy. People see you and they think you should be a model, you smell so nice. And yeah, like Elijah energy, where it's like you're really fancy, you dress nice, you're so slender, you dress like a model, you look like an influencer, celebrity, okay? You have like table manners, like you're really fancy when you eat. You just seem real fancy, okay? And then we have the Sun and Jane card, okay? So I love the Sun and Jane card, because this basically talks about like these two people that are like, okay, so maybe you do drug. I'm not trying to promote that at all, but like maybe you do that, you know. And I feel like people find you attractive because, like I said, you don't stray, man. Like Viti don't stray, me, bro. Like in English, man, like you don't. Yeah, you keep it real, bro. Like I'm just hearing that. You've never promised to be something that you aren't. You've never told people, oh, I'm gonna be here for you 100% of the time. Like I'm always gonna do this. I'm amazing. I never make mistakes. Because I feel like that's what so many like, you know, characters and everything, like they're written as having like the perfect character syndrome, where it's like they need to make no mistakes. And I feel like people find you attractive because you do make mistakes, and because you don't, like I said, break your back trying to you know, protect this image that you're supposed to be having for yourself, like this reputation, you know. I feel like you keep it real and you tell people, hey, listen, I'm not feeling good today, like, can you please fuck off, like, respectfully, like, fuck off, like, I don't feel like talking to you, you know. But like, yeah, like, I'm just getting, like, you keep it real, like, you'll say, listen, I don't like you, get away from me, I don't want to talk to you, stop, you're lowering my energy, I don't like this, I don't like you, I don't like that. Like, you'll say that, you know, but like not even in a whiny or complaining way, you still say it in a really classy and respectful way. And I just feel like people want to respect you, they want to listen to you. It's like you're really influential, okay. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles that came upright. So Ten of Pentacles talks about making money. And yeah, let me know, should I do a close-up on every card? Because I can, but like, just let me know if I should. But yeah, anyways, Ten of Pentacles, you're someone that's a really hard worker. Definitely work for what you have. People definitely know that you're really wealthy, or you just seem to attract a lot of wealth in your life as well. I'm hearing that people want to work with you because you just seem like a really like someone that you like teamwork, you like working together with people as well. I am hearing that you work based by yourself, but you're also amazing when it comes to teamwork and like helping each other and supporting each other, like lifting each other up, you know, and hiring people's vibrations, which is so nice. And then we have the Ace of Swords that came upright. Okay, so Ace of Swords talks about a lot of like anxiety and agitation and just like thinking a lot, overthinking. So people find you attractive because you think about everything before you speak, you know. I think that people just see you as being really calculated when it comes to how you are as a person. Like, you don't do things without thinking about repercussions, basically, you know. People see you as being really responsible. And then we have the Queen of Swords that came upright. So that talks about someone that cuts people off, someone that shows no mercy, and someone that does what needs to be done. You say what needs to be said, you know. And it's like, if they're not going to say it, you're going to say it, you know. It needs to be said. You don't beat around the bush, basically. And then we have the Knight of Wands that came upright. So another thing that is attractive about you is that, well, firstly, people find you really attractive. And secondly, I'm hearing that, you know, when it comes to your libido, you know, your sexual drive or whatever, when it comes to like hooking up and everything, people find you so attractive. Like, I just feel like yeah, like you're really seductive, like you really are. And like everyone that you've slept with, mommy, like, you know, they're smitten, bro. Like, I just feel like you're good in bed. That's what I'm gonna say. You are good in bed, okay? Like, I'll make a separate video on like something about like what will that first time be like. Ooh, I should do that. But like, I'm hearing that you're good in bed, bro. You're a great kisser, you're great in bed, okay? Like, don't stress about it, but you good, you Gucci, okay? And then the last card is the Six of Wands that came upright. So Six of Wands just talks about being in the spotlight. It talks about people liking you, and again, like I said, attracting suits, attracting money. I just feel like you have this energy where it's like, because you're good with yourself on the inside, people are good with you on the outside, you know, where it's like you attract money, you attract wealth and opportunities and suitors and everything. I just feel like you're on the right path spiritually and you're doing amazing. I love you loads. So yeah, that's what I got for part number 1, and let's get into the next one. What is the part number 2? Let's get straight into your reading. So what is so irresistible and so attractive about you? Okay, you chose this pile, okay, this beautiful gray background, you know, very neutral energy. So I'm hearing that you're a very neutral person. Like, I'm definitely getting Libra sun, you know, like the whole justice type energy. But yeah, like, I'm hearing that people find you attractive because firstly, oh my gosh, wow, that's so beautiful. I'm hearing that, well, like, I'm even seeing, like, I'm definitely getting a lot of visual energy. So maybe like aesthetically, or like how you look on the outside, you're really attractive. Like, I just feel like you wear what makes you look good and what makes you feel good. And I'm hearing that, like, if you recently dyed your hair or like got a piercing or something, it looks amazing. Like, I'm hearing that whatever you've been doing recently, you've been glowing. Like, I'm hearing that people are saying like, what's in your diet, what have you been eating or drinking? Like, I want to look exactly like you. But it's really sweet because I feel like people think that you're someone that tells amazing stories. I'm hearing that you're really interactive. Like, it's a thing where it's like if you're a teacher and people are in, like you have students, it's like everybody's busy participating and it's because they want to. You know, I feel like most teachers, or like even being a boss, you know, like if you're someone that's in a position where it's like you have clients or customers or whatever, it's like people have, they feel good about it, you know, like it's hard to explain, but like if you're a teacher, you know, everybody knows the struggle that when you work so hard preparing a lesson and then your students don't want to engage with you. But I'm hearing that that's not the case for you. People want to talk to you, they want to engage with you, they want to, you know, explore things with you. And like if you are a doctor, it's like usually people are scared of going to the doctor, but because you're such an amazing boss, because you're such an amazing doctor, people look forward to your class, look forward to you know, going to see you. Like I'm just hearing that people are excited to be in your energy because you always just make them feel better. You always somehow get them to see the brighter side of things as well. I'm hearing that you're definitely like the realist, down to earth friend. Like you definitely might be someone that doesn't believe in like happily ever afters. Like you're kind of like, no, like I'm a realist, you know, like nihilism and everything, which, you know, do you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like what's that thing called, like Aquarius energy, and like Leo and Aquarius together, you know, like them and like having a god complex and everything. Yeah, like I'm hearing that people just love being in your energy because it's like you just bring them back to earth, where it's like maybe your friends are busy being sad about a breakup and you'll say, listen, like queen, you know, boo thang, like whichever gender, like listen, amazing human being, you can do better. Like I just feel like you really hype people up and you make them feel better about themselves. You remind them about, you know, who they are as well. I'm definitely getting that you're really sentimental and you can be really sensitive at times as well, and people love that about you. Yeah, like they love that you're someone that isn't all talk, you know, like you say that you care about someone, but your actions kind of back it up as well, you know. I feel like you're really, yeah, nostalgic, sentimental. You're someone that will write letters to your friends, your family. You're really old school, you know. Yeah, and I'm just hearing that like one day if you ever do decide to become a parent by adopting or however you want to get pregnant or have a child, you're gonna be an amazing parent as well, and people know that. They know that you're caring, you're nurturing, and that yeah, you're meant to, like, you know, your heart is so big that it's like you're meant to like love someone. Like you're meant to, I mean, you're meant to like love someone even in like a platonic way. Like it doesn't have to be romantic, you know. I'm hearing that your friends love you, they appreciate you, and that you're an amazing person. Like truly you really are. But okay, so we have the Gemini and Cancer card. Okay, this is really great because I love Gemini and Cancer. I feel like those two are so compatible in so many ways, where it's like you really do just let people get out of their shell, you know. It's like I was getting Toy Story, like, you know, Woody, like if you watch the last movie Toy Story, and Trash, forgot his name, Forky. But yeah, anyways, I just get the energy where it's like, yeah, you really do just bring your friends out of their comfort zone. You help them, make them feel more brave and confident, you know. I'm hearing that maybe you used to be bullied in the past, and like you used to really have like a really low self-esteem and you didn't think that much of yourself, but it's like you went through something like a transformation and now you're glowing, you're looking amazing, you're doing the things, and people are envious of you. Okay, stunt on them, step on them. Okay, and I'm hearing that it's like because you know how it felt to, you know, be bullied, to be bullied, you don't want the same thing to happen to other people around you, so you work extra hard to, you know, be a nicer friend and be a nicer person, be a better person. But yeah, I feel like the Gemini, like whichever energy you are, but like I'm saying Gemini and Cancer because of the card, but like the Gemini helps the Cancer, you know, like I said, just try out different things and like not overthink so many things. The Gemini reminds the Cancer that, you know, there's more to like the world than just doing the same mundane things every day. And the Cancer reminds the Gemini also not to overthink as much, because I feel like Gemini and Cancer, they overthink a lot of things, but it's very different, you know. Gemini overthinks logistics, where Cancer will say, you know what, close your eyes and just do whatever you feel like doing. Just like look inside, see how you feel, and just do it, you know. And Gemini will say, let's do it because it sounds fun, you know. And I just feel like there's so many like facets to you that is just so intriguing, you know, where it's like it's like intoxicating, where it's like you just need to be around you because your energy is so fresh and so amazing. um but yeah, there's a lot of things that are really amazing about you, Pal, too. So yeah. And then we also have the Koi and Dao card, okay? So definitely you could be a part of the LGBTQ plus community, the LGBTQ alphabet mafia. But yeah, I'm hearing that with the Koi and Dao card, people find you attractive because you're really brave. Like I feel like that's coming up a lot, where it's like maybe you think that you don't stand up for people, maybe you feel like you're really weak and timid, but people see you as being such an independent fire. They feel like you can't be messed with, you know. If someone tells you that you can't do something, you go for it anyway. I'm hearing that you have an amazing way with words, you're an amazing writer, and if you have a business venture, if you have something that you want to do, you should go, like you should just do it, you know. Like truly, you are so talented, you really are. People can see how talented you are. Like they see you as being like literally a star, because Dao in English, it's Thai, in English means star. Koi and Dao, yeah. They see you as being a star, a writer, okay? And then we have the Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn rising. So people see you as being someone that's really put together. You know, I feel like Virgo risings are one of the most attractive rising signs to have, you know. You got Sag rising on top. Ooh, okay, Sag rising on top, and then you got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, we're not ranking any of them, but like, you know, earth sign risings are just so fun. Like it's how they dress, it's the earthy energy, it's the swag, bro. Like people cannot replicate your swag. It's the energy that you can't replicate, man. It's once in a lifetime, okay? Like, you know, those indie movies where it's like the main character is like that person, like the pixie, everything. That is you, bro. Like you are that person. Like you're amazing, okay? So yeah. And then we have the Nine of Swords that came up, right? Okay, so we're talking about the emotional stuff. We're getting emotional now. Okay, wait, let me see, what does my file say about the number 9? Okay. But yeah, Nine of Swords talks about just like letting go. I feel like people find you attractive because you're able to really like give your all and also like move on, and you're able to let go of people as well. I feel like I said, I feel like you've just been caught up in things that maybe were just bigger than you, or you used to do things or talk to people that weren't the best for you, and you've really let them go. You've leveled up, and you've not let, you know, like your past kind of dictate who you are today, you know. I feel like people just love that you were able to do better. Like I'm just hearing that, I'm not saying that you were a bad person or anything, but I'm hearing that maybe in the past you did things that you regret, you know. And I'm just hearing that people, they forgive you. I'm hearing that people are saying that like you should forgive yourself, and like you're doing amazing, like you're doing an amazing job as well. And yeah, mostly about forgiveness and letting go of like resentment and everything. I'm hearing that the people that wronged you as well, they feel awful about it, you know. They're seeing how amazing you are, and it's like they were so wrong to judge you. But yeah, letting go of like judgment and guilt, okay? And then we have the Five of Wands that came upright. So again, talking about like having arguments. So I'm hearing that you're someone that will fight for what is right, you know. I feel like you fight, and even when you're in pain, it's like you still try to strive and, you know, do your best as well, you know. You can be depleted of energy and you're still going to do your best. You're still going to try. Like you always give 110% no matter what. I'm definitely hearing that you're more of a hopeless romantic than you think you are. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have the Death card that came upright. Okay, so that talks about okay, wait if we can focus. But yeah, the Death card ruled by Scorpio, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so this talks about going through a transformation and just letting go of your past self, your old self basically, and becoming someone brand new. And I'm hearing that people are loving this new you. They're loving this person that just does what they want, you know. They're loving this independent new person. Not that who you were before was it like, you know, not great or whatever. I'm just hearing that this is who you're meant to be, and, you know, screw everyone that's trying to say that you can't be this person, you know. You are beautiful just the way you are. You're amazing just the way you are. And then we have the Page of Wands that came upright. I'm hearing that people want to hit you up. They want to talk to you again. I'm hearing that people that wronged you in the past, your old friends, your old lovers, they want to come back and they want to talk to you again. And you're not giving them the time of day. I'm hearing that people find you attractive because you didn't choose revenge per se, but also you didn't like let it slide at the same time. So I am hearing that maybe sometimes you keep grudges, and I'm not saying, oh, keep grudges or anything, but I am saying that you're a bad bitch regardless. Okay, so I'm just hearing that people find you attractive because it's like you're really wise, you know. Like I'm hearing that it's weird because it's like, let's say you became a new person, let's say you transitioned, you're a different person now, right? Or like you're the person that you've always been. But I'm just hearing that even though you've changed a lot over the years, it's like when it comes to your core values and who you are, like truly, you know, it's like you're still like that person that you were before, you know. You've just grown and experienced and embraced and accepted who you are, you know. So yeah, you could definitely be like non-binary, or like trans-masc or transgender, trans-femme, or like you could be anything. And I'm just sharing that, yeah, people love you today, they love you yesterday, they love you tomorrow, they love you always. And then we have the King of Cups that came up, right? So you're able to really control your emotions, and people find that really attractive about you as well. You're able to express them and control them. You're really stable, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. But yeah, people don't want to take you for granted. So yeah guys, that's what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is our pile number 3? Let's get straight into your reading. So what is it about you that makes you so attractive? What makes you so irresistible? Okay, so y'all chose this pile over here. Okay, you can't see it, but yeah, it's like a peach background, peach and white, and like dandelions and everything. But yeah, so pile 3, it's interesting because I feel like you have a lot of contrasting energy where it's like, yeah, I definitely feel like your mood and your aesthetic changes a lot, where it's like, you know, some days, like, I don't know, maybe you dye your hair a lot, or you just have a different personality like all the time, where it's like one day you're like, I don't know, like super crazy, just like, you know, party going, extrovert, and other days you're really introverted. But I feel like, you know, overall most of the time you're just really chilled and laid back. But then I was also hearing that you're super competitive. I feel like when it comes to what you want and like working hard and like, you know, school maybe, or like your career, it's like you work fucking hard, you know, you're a fucking hard worker. But I'm also hearing that you're really chilled and laid back, and like you don't like working hard. Like it's I don't know why I'm getting so much contrasting energy. So, you know, maybe you're like a huge procrastinator and people find you really attractive because it's like, you know, How to Get Away with Murder, like all of those people. If you haven't watched it, basically it's fine. But this is energy where it's like you're someone that you work in a really competitive career field, or like you're a really competitive person, but at the same time I feel like you're able to still let loose and have fun and like be laid back as well, you know, where it's like, let's say you're busy studying law, and you know, law is crazy, it's hectic, you know, it's like law stuff. But I feel like at the same time, it's like, even though you're drowning in work, it's like you're still able to, like I say, like have fun and chill at home, you know. Or I'm hearing like, if you definitely, people see you as being like maybe like an influence or like a celebrity. Maybe you're like yeah, maybe you're a celeb. Hi, what's up, my name's Mary Jane, nice to meet you. But yeah, maybe like you're really well known, or like you're really popular at school. And I just feel like people find you attractive because you're not like how people expected you to be, you know, because it's like maybe they thought that, oh, because you go to a private school, because you're really popular, it's like you're really posh and you don't like doing this, or you don't like Gatsby's, you don't like eating rotis and acne, you know what I mean? Or like, for global terminology, like they would think that maybe you don't like going to Target, or like, I don't know what's American things, but you know, that type of thing. Or it's like, yeah, like if you study law, like they thought you were gonna be super like, you know, down their throat, like you have to say this, don't do that, da da da. But it's like you're really laid back, you know. I just feel like people love how you kind of just bring your own energy to what you do no matter what you're doing, you know. It's like, let's say like you're a writer or someone else is a writer and you're an actress or something, you're an actor, and like someone gives you a script and it's like this character is so two-dimensional, but you just bring it to life, you know. It's like, yeah, like, you know, certain actors where it's like a movie is so bad but like the actors really bring it to life, and I'm just hearing that you really bring things to life, you know. You bring your own energy to it, where it's like something might be boring, but if you're there, bro, the party's on. Okay, the party is on. Like, I'm just hearing that people know that if the vibes are low, just call you. They just gotta call you up, and then everything's gonna be chilled, you know. You always make a plan, bro. You make a plan, bruh. You always make a plan, okay? Plan is plan, by the way. The verkleining, the tiny word of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing something about like digestible. You're really digestible. A weird word. Okay. Maybe like you eat a lot of food, and that people love that you eat. They love that you eat a lot. Maybe you're really curvy. You got stretch marks. Like you're curvy. Yes, they love that about you. They think it's so attractive. I'm saying they because fam, pile number 3, you might have a twin flame or like a soulmate or a crush out there. Someone likes you. Somebody has a crush on you, because I don't know why, but I'm hearing that there's one specific person that is smitten. Okay, they got their eye on you. I'm getting that song where it's like, L is for the way you look at me. Oh, that song? Yeah, listen to that song, because they're thinking about you, okay? But okay, yeah, let's see. So the first card that we got is horsing around. So you can't see it, but yeah, it says horsing around. Okay. Yeah, you're really caring and really giving, okay? I'm hearing that you're someone that will just take your friends in and take people in as well. You're able to really put yourself in other people's shoes as well. You're really empathetic. Definitely you could be an empath as well. You're someone that feels people's energies really easily. Yeah, you're really telepathic. You could be a tarot reader. People love being in your energy because you're able to just understand them. You're so understanding. You're such an amazing listener. I'm hearing that you want the best for your friends and for yourself as well. Definitely. It's like you help people, but also you help yourself. As you should, you know. As you should. You should help yourself as well. It's like you're someone that can be really laid back, but it's like when you need to work, you need to freaking work, and you do work, you know. It's like you might procrastinate, and it's like, yes, maybe you're really chill vibes, you smoke weed, you drink or whatever, but like when it comes to your career, it's like you don't stray. You don't play games. It's like, nah fam, this is my career, this is important. Like, don't mess this up for me, you know. I'm hearing that you have a really serious side to you, and people find it sexy, they find it hot, you know. They're like, yes, as you should, okay. You know, it's like you're the main character basically. But yeah, I'm hearing that people want to make plans with you, but your energy is really selective, so you don't hang out with everyone, or people feel like you avoid them, and like they're so sad, like they're saying, oh my gosh, like why don't you want to hang out with me, like I want to see you. But you know, maybe you're like going through, or you're doing like a certain ritual, like it definitely could be a spiritual practice, and it's like you need to be alone, or you need to isolate for like maybe a week or a month or something, and it's really important to you. It could definitely be a cultural thing or like a religious thing where it's like you take it really seriously, you know. I feel like when it comes to your religion or your career, or it could be your culture or like whatever, like it's really serious, and people love that. They love that you take it so seriously. They love that you are like devoted. Yeah, you're super devoted. Definitely, like if you're part of a fandom or something, you just know your shit, bro. You know your facts back to back, okay? You're really smart, you're really intelligent, you know. And I feel like you should tell yourself that more, that you're really intelligent, because you really are, okay? Like I was thinking, like I was watching this other TikTok of Hank Green, I think that's his name. Yeah, Hank Green. And like he was talking, like, you know, he's really smart, you know, he's like a scientist or whatever, like he makes all those science videos. And he was talking about how people would message him and say, oh, I'm so dumb, like I don't know anything, like I'm not smart, my IQ's so low. And it's like, bro, like, you know, everyone shits, and everyone sometimes forgets to plug their phone in at night, and then it's dead in the morning, you know. That happens to everyone. And I'm just hearing that everyone has their thing, and like maybe you haven't found yours yet, but like you're amazing and incredible, okay? But yeah, I feel like I sound like a motivational speaker, like okay person, okay? And then we have the love yourself first. Yes, as you should. Okay, so people find you attractive because you love yourself. Okay, you put yourself first, bro. Like I said, you put yourself first. Like, I'm just hearing that you help people, but like at the same time you will work hard for yourself, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, you'll make more money than your partner, easy, bro. I'm hearing that. If you had to choose between, you know, going on a date or like, you know, I don't know, getting a promotion, you choose promotion. Like, you know, I'm hearing that there's more important things to you than getting in a romantic relationship, basically. And you love yourself first, you know, and you won't let people walk all over you, as you should. Okay, then we got the Win and Quan card. Okay, I'm hearing that you're so sincere. People love how sincere you are. I feel like when it comes to apologies, you're really good at apologies. And I feel like, bro, if you are good at apologies, that's such an amazing thing. Like, I don't know if I'm good at apologies or not. I think I'm okay, but like, I don't know if I'm great at it. But I feel like you're really sincere, and like, people know that when you apologize, you really mean it. You know, you go all out. Like, when you want someone to forgive you, you really, you know, you spill your heart out. You know, I feel like when it comes to those midnight talks and everything, you're just so like emotionally open and available, and people love that about you. Yeah, like I said, you're smart, you're intelligent, and you have fun. You're amazing. Okay, you're awesome to be around. And then we got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius rising. Oh my gosh, my best friend is a Aquarius rising, so interesting. Okay, but yeah, I feel like people find you attractive because, yeah, of just how you present yourself and how you are with people as well, you know, where it's like because you're really empathetic, and because you can sense people's energies. It's like you act differently depending who you're with, you know. So I feel like when you're with someone and you can tell that they're hurting, you're more reserved, you're more like, you know, you try to kind of meet them on the same energetic wave as well, you know. I mean, I feel like you do it sometimes, but like sometimes you know that you need to put yourself first, and you can't feel everybody's emotions, you know. Yeah, like you don't. Yeah, I'm just hearing that. But yeah, that's something that I love about air signs, because I feel like they can be friends with anyone, you know. Yeah, they can literally be friends with anyone. I feel like when it comes to earth signs and water and fire signs, it's like they can't be friends with everyone, you know, but like air signs can. Okay, maybe fire signs can. Yeah, water signs. I mean, earth signs, I feel like it's not that they can't be friends with everyone. I think they don't want to be friends with everyone. Water signs too. It's like water and earth signs, they could be friends with whoever they wanted to be, but the question is, do they want to be your friend, you know? And maybe like that too as well, where it's like you could be friends with anyone, with everyone, but it's like, do you want to be though? Do you want to be their friend? But yeah, and then we got the Ten of Swords that came upright, so we can focus. Yeah, that talks about ending a connection, you know, like I say, where it's like you could be engaged, but it's like, nah, I'm good, I'm done, you know. Like, you know your limits, you know when you need to just, you know, put your cloth down. What's the thing called? Put your cloth down and just like walk away. People love that about you. Leaving people in the past. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles, talking about communication and written communication, and like I said, sincere apologies and sincerity, you know, being sincere, that type of thing. You're really all apologetic and also unapologetically yourself. We've got the Chariot, you know, Cancer energy, you're moving forward. People love that you're close to your family. We have the Three of Pentacles. People love listening to you talk about your favorite things. Talking about, yeah, when you talk about your hobbies, we talk about your favorite movies, celebrities. When you talk about your day, they love that as well. You're really expressive. And the last card is the Seven of Cups that came up, right? That talks about just having a lot of different options and people loving that. Like I said, it's like you really do have a lot of different emotions, and they just love that whoever they end up, you know, being with that day, it's amazing. Like, you know, regardless if you're happy, sad, excited, anxious, nervous, it's like you're awesome to be around 24/7. So y'all guys, that's what I got for pile number 3. I really hope it resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is a pile number 4? Let's get straight into your reading. So today's video is going to be on what is it about you that makes you so attractive, what makes you so irresistible. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of seduction, a little bit of a, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm like But yeah, anyways, so pile number 4, I'm hearing that what makes you attractive is that people love your kind of go with the flow energy. I feel like you're someone that can really catch on really quickly. I feel like you're just really quick when it comes to like anything. Like, you know, someone could maybe, like, you know, those friends that are really sarcastic or they love lying, but like not like in a bad way where it's like they're just like saying like the craziest stories, and like they like to say, right, like you were there with me, right, like you know what I'm talking about, right? And I just feel like you're able to like get along and like that type of thing. Like I'm hearing that you're always in on the joke as well. And yeah, you're really funny. People love how funny you are. Like they think that is so attractive, that you have a sense of humor, you can laugh at yourself and you can laugh at other people as well. Like you don't take yourself too seriously and you don't take life too seriously, definitely. I'm definitely getting that you're someone that's more like introverts. It's someone that you really don't gloat about your energy or who you are as a person. I feel like you're someone that doesn't try to show people your worth. You don't try to show people, you know, who you are. It's kind of like take me as I am, or like get the fuck out, like that type of energy. I'm just hearing that people love your energy so much because yeah, like you know that quote from the Bible where it's like love does not envy, it does not lie, it's not proud or something like that quote. Sorry for butchering it, but I'm getting the energy where it's like your energy, it doesn't lie, it's not envious, and it's like who you are. It's like you're just being open. I feel like, okay, you are open to criticism, you're open to criticism. I feel like you take it really well. So like if someone tells you, hey, I don't like when you do that, or like you have a really tough personality, a really tough exterior, like I was getting that way because it's like you're open. But I feel like maybe you being open looks close to someone else, you know. It's kind of like someone's favorite drink can be someone else's, like, you know, least favorite drink. So yeah, I just feel like people like that when they talk to you. It's like, yeah, you're just really honest and blunt, you know. I feel like you don't try to waste time with people. I feel like people like that. Yeah, mostly ways like you can take criticism. I feel like people like that you have a thick skin. It's like not a lot gets to you in a way, you know. I'm hearing that people like just spending time with you and like not even talking, like, you know, just being quiet with you as well. Like you're really quiet sometimes. You're an amazing chef, you cook amazing food. I'm hearing that like maybe if you have like a specialty where it's like you make the best biryani. I don't know, yeah, biryani, I don't know what's the English word or whatever, but yeah, I don't know what the anything is, anyways. Yeah, biryani or whatever. Or like let's say you make the best PB&Js. Yeah, PB&Js. It's like if someone else tries to make it, it's just not the same, you know. I feel like you just have that special touch as well. You have a really freeing personality as well. I'm hearing that you have friends from like all different walks of life as well, and people think that's so cool. They're like, yeah, like you're friends with everyone, bro. Like I'm hearing like it doesn't matter like the social class, ethnicity, orientation, like you're friends with everyone. Like you don't judge. And that's why you're really open as well. But I'm definitely getting like that Janice. I don't know, I'm still getting like gothic and edgy alternative energy as well. I said Janice from Mean Girls, by the way. Yeah, Mean Girls 1. But okay, so we have the Capricorn and Aquarius card that came upright. So yeah, I just feel like you don't boast. I'm just getting that you're really humble, you're really quiet, you just do your thing, you know. It's like people find you to be like not even like a really hard worker, but I just feel like people are always mesmerized when you do something, because it's like, whoa, like people might even underestimate you because you're so like you blend in so well in a way. I mean, of course you stand out, but I just feel like when it comes to like your work or whatever, it's like you don't do too much, but it's like they can tell that it's genuine no matter what you do. Maybe it's like you don't live in like that great of a house, like you like it's middle class or lower class or whatever, but it's important to you because it's the first house that you bought with your own money, so it's special to you. And I'm just hearing that anyone that enters your house can feel that special love, and it's like, yeah, you make people that feel like even if it isn't that much, it's like it's enough. So yeah, I feel like people always feel satisfied when they're with you. When it comes to your sexual exploits, I'm hearing that they always end up coming afterwards, or like, yeah, like you know how to really just, you know, pleasure your partners. and that's really amazing. Like I'm hearing people, like your friends, even say they're willing to risk it all just to like be with you one time. Like they're literally saying, I'll risk it, bro. Like I'll risk our 10-year friendship just for one kiss, fam, just one time. Or like, you know, just like stay with me one time. Like I'll risk it. So yeah, but Capricorn and Aquarius are so good together. I love them. I feel like you're someone that mirrors your partner sometimes as well, and people just love that they're able to kind of see themselves in you as well. And also people love that you can heal them and that you heal also yourself. But yeah, you heal people in relationships. You know, maybe you have a tendency sometimes to see people as being projects, and it's like sometimes you attract a lot of broken people. Not that people are broken, but you attract a lot of people that are emotionally wounded, and you love helping them and like fixing them. And I feel like obviously that's not the best thing to do. Like you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you know, people should, I don't know, but like don't be doing it all the time if you feel like you can't do it. But I just feel like people find you attractive because it's like, yeah, you just heal them. I feel like you comfort them a lot as well, you know, you give them solace, and you give people hope as well about the future, and it's really sweet. Like I'm hearing that someone felt broken or someone felt so hurt, and then they met you and they were like, and they felt like they could fall in love again, they felt like they could just do whatever, you know. So yeah, and then we have the express your love. Okay, you're someone that expresses your love, your compassion. Maybe your love language is physical touch, and also you could definitely be an ISTJ or like an ENTJ. Yeah, like I'm definitely getting something with ENFJ, something with a J in it. And yeah, maybe you're really fit, like working out and everything. Yeah, people find that really attractive, but you express your love. Okay, we have the make the effort. You make the effort to make a connection work as well. You don't give up on people really easily. I'm hearing that you have a really like close knit group of friends, and like you make sure to always check up on them. Yeah, you always check up on your friends. You stay up till midnight to wish your friends happy birthday. You send your friends like paragraphs saying, hey, I love you, hope you're good, how you doing. Or like you always send your friends like TikToks and like funny cat memes, and people love that about you. I'm hearing like you make like, yeah, you're really funny, you make awesome jokes. And then we have the new love card. So definitely there is new love for you that is coming, and it's on its way. But yeah, I do feel like people meet you and they feel like you can be their new love. People meet you and they feel like you can be their new everything, you know. It's like people are really fixated on you when they first meet you. And like even in general, like it's not a thing where it's like they meet you and then it's over. It's like it's ongoing. It's continuous. It's always going on, okay? So yeah. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles that came up, right? So, and also literally it was 8, it's 8 minutes now, right? 8 minutes while I'm busy recording. But yeah, so I feel like synchronicities when it comes to the number 8, let's see. So your soulmate's name could definitely start with an H, a Q, or a Z. And 8 talks about Scorpio, spirituality, being reserved and quiet and not being too pushy, yeah. And like material manifestation coming into material reality or whatever. Doesn't make sense, but like your manifestation is coming to fruition basically, and that's showing your affection really shyly. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles, people find you attractive because you work so hard, you work on yourself, you're always trying to be a better person, you're always striving for the best, and you put the effort in to really make sure that things work out, to make sure that connections work out, you know. I feel like it's not about luck when it comes to you. Like everything that happened in your life, it wasn't because of luck, it's because you worked damn hard for it, okay? You worked damn hard for it. And then we have the King of Swords that came upright. So people see you as being someone that's really cutthroat sometimes, really mature though. I feel like when it comes to relationship, it's like you know a lot about love and pain and hurt, but you're really experienced, and people love that about you. They love that you're able to talk about your past in a way that's so reflective as well. And it's like, yeah, I'm just hearing that people feel inspired by you. They really do. Inspired, like when it comes to their career, when it comes to love as well. Like you fight for what you want. Yeah. And then we have the Four of Cups that came upright. So Four of Cups talks about not being interested, okay? Yeah, I feel like when it comes to certain things in life, it's kind of like maybe you don't care that much about money. You kind of care more about like being a good person. You care more about like just things that are like not material. You're really spiritual, and I feel like people find that really attractive about you. Or it's like certain things that people care about a lot you don't care about, you know. Maybe you don't care that much about name brands. You don't care that much about like yeah, just like certain things. It's like you just don't care about it, and people find that really attractive. Like I'm definitely getting I was gonna say Rory, but you know Rory Gilmore from Gilmore Girls. Like I'm getting her energy where it's like she's someone that reads books, that she's like really like that I'm not like the other girls type person. And I feel like you're kind of like that, but like not in a cringy way, like in a cool way. You're cool, man. And then we have the Two of Cups that came upright. So again, talking about reciprocation of feelings and people wanting to share love with you and be in love with you. People want to love you. That's why you're attracted, because they want to love you, okay? People want to love you. And then we got the Queen of Wands, okay? So you have a really fiery spirit. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, you have a really fiery spirit. You say what you want. You say what's on your mind, period. And then we have the Empress card, bro. Empress card, okay? So people find you attractive literally regardless. Like I'm just hearing that you're really attractive, you're really awesome. I'm hearing that maybe like you're really androgynous, so people can't tell whether you're like feminine presenting or like masculine presenting, or like they can't tell what your gender is. And like it's hard as fuck. Okay, like you always confuse them. But yeah, you're super 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 attractive. Hit me up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, so that's what I got for pile number 4. I really hope that it resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. Well, what is a pile number 5? Let's get straight into your reading. So what is it about you that makes you so attractive? Okay, let's get into it. So y'all chose this pile, so it's a white background, okay? I'm hearing that people find you attractive because definitely of like your demeanor and just how you are around people. And I'm whispering because my entire family can hear me. But yeah, anyways, I feel like people find you attractive because you're able to really give people space. I feel like you're someone that isn't really clingy, and people just like that. Okay, wait. Use my everything down. But yeah, anyways, so I'm hearing that people just like that you give them really space to just grow as people. I feel like you're someone that doesn't try to tell people what to do or like what to wear or like who to be or anything. People like that you give them their own, like you don't put like words in people's mouths as well. I'm hearing that yeah, it's like you're really low maintenance. You really are. Like I was hearing that people feel so free in your energy, and that people love observing you because I feel like you're really living life authentically to how you want to. And I feel like people find you attractive because you give off the energy that you don't really care who likes you, who doesn't like you. You don't really care if you're in a relationship, if you're single. You kind of are just living life for yourself, and people love that about you, definitely. Yeah, like I'm just hearing that you have like a lot of maybe tattoos or piercings, or you just dress however you want to. Like you don't dress to impress. You don't like, yeah, like I feel like when it comes to, you know, dating or romance, it's like you're not trying to date anyone, you're not trying to do anything, you're not trying to get into a relationship. You're just kind of living life for yourself. You're just being single. And I'm just hearing that people love that you're just so independent, but like not even independency, it's like this originality that it's like, yeah, it's hard to explain, but it's really cool. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Bluebird, okay? So that's a song talking about happiness, okay? So I definitely feel like people find you attractive because of how you describe certain things. Maybe when you talk, you have a very descriptive like choice of words, where it's like when you talk, you always make sure to use lots of adjectives, or you just make people really engrossed in what you have to say. And people just feel so, yeah, like, what's the word? captivated by what you have to say, because what you say is so interesting. I'm hearing that you have interesting stories, and I'm even hearing that sometimes people will literally listen to your stories, and even if they have no idea what you're talking about, just because you're attractive, they will listen to what you're busy talking about, like even if they have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, but for the most part, people feel like you're such a poet, you know, at heart. I feel like you're really romantic. You're so romantic. You write poetry, you write books maybe, or people find that really attractive about you. But yeah, Bluebird is just about how this person, like, it's like there's different ways to interpret the poem, but like it talks about someone that is like, they feel like in order to be creative they need to be sad. You know, I feel like people always feel like they need to be sad in order to create things, or they feel like their sadness is what's gonna bring joy later. And I feel like, you know, sometimes sadness is just sadness and it doesn't bring any greatness afterwards, you know. I mean, it's kind of sad to say, but yeah. And I just feel like people like your perspective on certain things. They like how you see things. They like how you interpret and explain things. You could definitely be a translator as well, and people find that super attractive. Or like you love like dirty talk and like sexting and that type of stuff, and people find that so attractive, definitely. Or like you have an amazing body and you send the best nudes. I know that's so unrelated, but it's coming. I'm getting those messages. But yeah, you're just really freeing. You really you just do what you want. You're like an entrepreneur, and I'm hearing that if you travel a lot, people find that so attractive. Yeah, they definitely do. I'm hearing that you try to start like a clean slate for yourself, and people find that really attractive. Like I'm hearing that when you say you're gonna do something, or when you decide to make a decision or a choice for yourself, you always stick to it. You always stick to your word. Yeah, and like change is good as well. I'm hearing that. Like you're someone that doesn't stay in the same place for too long, or you don't keep the same hairstyle for too long as well. And you always tell your friends to just do it. Like I'm hearing that you give the worst advice, but like people find you really attractive still. Like they think it's funny how you give like really bad advice. Like sometimes they'll do the opposite of what you just said, but like not in a bad way, in like a funny way though. Like maybe you're like a Libra or like a Cancer, and you don't want to get too involved. Like you don't want to make any enemies, so you'll say, oh, I can see how you have a point, oh, and also you have a point, but it's like you don't want to get involved. So yeah. And then we have the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces rising. And I'm whispering, guys, I'm super sorry. But yeah, so yeah, water sign energy, where it's like people find you really emotional, they find you really just enduring. They love the sort of like mysterious energy that you have about you as well. Definitely, I feel like your mysterious energy is so attractive. And also like how you dress, also definitely, I feel like you dress really like different, and like really custom to like your personality as well. Like, you know, how you dress really does reflect your personality a lot. Yeah, like I'm definitely getting chunky jewelry. I'm getting like baggy clothes. Like I'm getting like, you probably dress like really like, you know, baggy oversized clothes, or like just like chunky jewelry. Yeah, I'm hearing that you love dancing in the rain, and like singing in the shower, and like road trips as well. I'm hearing that people love how you eat ice cream, or like you eat ice cream in a really weird way. Yeah, for some reason I'm hearing that. And your breath always smells really nice. And like if you smoke like nicotine, I'm hearing like you look so cool when you smoke, and people find that so attractive. That's so weird. Or like they like how you look when you take shots for some reason. Okay. And then we have About Time that came upright. So that talks about the past, okay? Wanting to fix the past. I'm hearing that people find you attractive for some, like, okay, this is for the really spiritual people, but I'm hearing that people that are able to see your aura love your aura so much. I'm hearing that people that are really spiritual, oh my god, wait, I forgot something. Anyway, super sorry about that. But yeah, so with the About Time, Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like when it comes to like really spiritual people, like they can really sense your aura and like they love it so much. Like it's so like captivating, that's the word I would use to describe you. People find you so captivating. It's like they can just stare at you, look in your eyes are like literally so captivating. But yeah, like I'm hearing that people are so like turned on by, or like they're impressed by your shadow work and like how much you've done to heal. I feel like you've been through a lot in life, and yeah, you've just healed so much, and people can really tell when they're in your energy that you've done your shadow work. They can tell that you've done your healing. They can tell that you're working on inner peace. I feel like it's seldom that you can see people's intentions, but truly when people are around you, they can tell that you're a good person. They can tell that you have good intentions. I feel like they can see it right off your face, because I definitely do feel like if you have like an ugly heart, like it shows, it really does show on your face. If you don't have good intentions, it shows in your energy, and I feel like people are just in your energy and they can tell that yeah, you've been hurt, but like you're working on healing. And I feel like healing is such a beautiful thing, and it's really painful as well. Maybe you recently opened up about your feelings, you opened up about maybe a hardship, an addiction or something, and I just feel like people see you as being so strong, because it's easy to just pretend like everything's fine, but like to say that hey, you need help, to say that this is wrong, to come out, it's hard. And I just feel like people find you attractive, or they love, and they're really impressed. Like I'm hearing that they love, like it's not attraction, it's being impressed, and it's like an admiration that people have for you, because yeah, you were brave enough to do that as well. So round of applause to you. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups that came upright. Okay, so I'm hearing that people find you really nurturing, really caring, and yeah, you definitely could be an amazing parent as well one day. Yeah, I'm just hearing that people love your bravery, and like they're just so like impressed by your aura and your energy, and your healing abilities. Like I was hearing something about like your inner child, and like people wanting to know like, how did you do your shadow work, or like how do you do this. Like I'm hearing that people want to ask you questions about like your spiritual journey, but maybe you keep certain things about your spiritual journey to yourself, and you don't like share it because it's really sacred. But I definitely do feel like people want to know more about your journey, and they want to know more about your like religious or spiritual beliefs. They want to know more about your views on certain things. Like they want to know like, how did you get to this, how did you get to where you are now. Okay, so yeah, like if you are comfortable talking about it, I feel like people want to know about it, they want to hear about it. Okay, and then we have the Two of Swords that came upright. So that does talk about kind of leaving people, not leaving people, like cutting people off, or like just being really defensive. And I feel like again, people like that you aren't so clingy. I just feel like you keep a mystery to yourself, and you don't kind of tell everyone everything about you. And people like that about you, they like that there's a mystery. And then we have the Strength card that came upright. So that is Leo energy. Okay, yeah, people find you to be really strong and brave. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Swords, really quick and swift and fast energy. Yeah, just being like a younger person basically. And the last card that we have is the King of Wands that came upright. That talks about someone that's just really authentic, and someone that's on their own journey and doesn't really care about how other people perceive them. It's kind of like everybody's on their own journey, and maybe your journey looks different to someone else's, and I just feel like people are watching you just like living your life, and they're like, damn, like I wish that was me, I wish I could be doing that. Maybe you bought your first house, or you're moving out, or you're doing this, you're doing that, and people are just like, I wish I could do that. And I feel like people are hoping that like you'll share your secret, you'll share your tips, or like one day you'll get like an apprentice, or like you'll open up and you'll tell everyone how you got to where you are. But yeah, so I feel like Spirit is saying that maybe you need to have a seminar, or like I don't know, like make a YouTube channel or something, but like they want to know, they want to see your life, they want to know more about you. So yeah, that's what I got for part number 5. I really hope that it resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. What is up, my awesome gemstones? Let's get straight into the reading. So pile number 6, why are people attracted to you? What makes you attractive? and like what makes you so irresistible. Okay, so this is the pile or the card that you guys chose. You can't see it, but it's really pretty. It looks like an abstract painting or like part of a butterfly leaf even. But yeah, anyway, so pile number 6, I'm hearing that the reason people find you attractive is really because of your really open nature. I feel like I've been saying the word open a lot, but it's more so about how people like that you take the time to really learn about people. I feel like you took the time to learn about yourself, you know, your own sexuality, your own, just like your own morals, your own everything. I feel like you aren't afraid to really like dig deep and ask questions that are really hard to answer. I feel like you're not afraid to kind of make people feel uncomfortable, and not in a way where it's like, you know, you're doing it on purpose, but more in a way where it's like asking people questions that actually matter and not really caring about how it comes off. You know, I feel like certain people try to act, you know, a certain way when they're with people, and I just feel like you kind of don't really care if people think that you're weird. If you feel like maybe barking at a dog, you're gonna bark at a dog. If you feel like you're, you know, wearing a bra is literally hurting your, it's hurting your back or whatever, you're not gonna wear a bra. Or if you like, I'm just getting that angel ways, like if you feel like you don't want to do something, you don't do it. And it's like, even if society says, oh, that's not right, don't do that, you know, I feel like you do it anyways because fuck society, bitch. So yeah, but I was really getting that you take the time to just like learn about people. I feel like people love that. When they meet you, you take the time to learn. Like, you'll ask them, hey, when's your birthday? Like, I want to find out your birth chart, you know. And it's like, it could be about that, but if you're not into astrology, it's like you'll say, what's your favorite movie? You'll ask them questions about themselves, and they love that you're so selfless and that you actually care to know like those little small details. You like knowing your partner's, yeah, birthday, their personality type. You like knowing what their size is, you know, buying them gifts. You like knowing that stuff. You like knowing people. You like knowing your partner. I'm just hearing that people feel so special when they're with you because you pay attention, you know. I feel like if someone tells you like a detail, you try to remember it, and it's like, it's so sweet, you know. I'm hearing that you remembered someone's birthday and they're so grateful because it's like, maybe they only mentioned it once and you just remembered it. And like, yeah, I just feel like people feel so special because you say things and it's so sincere and it's so sweet. And oh, it's so sweet, bro, really it is. But yeah, like what else am I busy getting? I'm hearing that you give amazing hugs as well, definitely. And like something about people wanting to shower with you or like wanting to bath with you. Like maybe you're really clean and like, yeah, I feel like maybe you're really clean and like people like that you're really hygienic as well. Like they're attracted to how you're always like making sure that you look nice and everything. But I am hearing that like your hair's a bit like crazy, but like in a good way, of course, you know. But like I'm hearing that you have like really bad bedhead, or like in the morning you have like really bad like morning breath. I'm also hearing that when you wear like feminine clothing, like I don't know, I feel like usually you wear like masculine clothing, but like I'm hearing that when you wear feminine clothing, like it's really attractive as well. So you could definitely be gender fluid as well. So like I'm hearing that people like you in like feminine clothing a lot. And if you have short hair, people love that as well. Like they think it's really attractive. I'm hearing if you have like an Instagram account, or like if you have an account like maybe, yeah, Instagram, Snapchat, or like any social media account, like your pictures look really nice, look really professional. I'm hearing that if you sleep with a teddy bear, people think it's really attractive as well for some reason. Well, they think it's really cute that like you kept it after all those years. So the next card that we have is, or the first card is the Barbie card. You can't see it, but that talks about therapy. So I'm hearing that people think it's really attractive that you went to therapy. They love that you are trying to, you know, heal. You're trying to, yeah, like I said, just become a better person. You're trying to deal with your trauma, and I feel like people like that you also try to heal other people as well, and not in a healing sense where it's like emotionally, okay, it is sort of emotional, but in a more like worldly sense where it's like kind of putting words to feelings, and people like that you have this intelligence as well when it does come to, you know, healthy coping mechanisms and just being healthy in general. So yeah, like I'm hearing that you don't indulge in toxic behavior and people love it about you. Like we'll see if you do end up getting the devil card, but I'll be super surprised if you do. Okay, no, you don't have a devil card. So like yeah, like I'm hearing that you're really healthy and people love it about you. So yeah. And then we have the Simon card. So definitely you could have a best friend out there that loves you so much. I'm hearing that you're an amazing friend, definitely. And you're kind of that person that's like ride or die. Like, you know, Dom Toretto, where it's like family, that type of thing. But mostly about, it's like if your friend, like let's say you got invited to go to a party, and if your friend doesn't get invited, you won't go either. Like I'm just sharing that you care about your friends a lot, you know. So yeah. And then we have Alone in My Car. Definitely make sure to listen to it. It's a song by Nicki DeMar. People find it attractive that you enjoy driving, or you look really good when you're driving, bro. Okay. Yeah, definitely you could be like an overthinker, and people like that, you know, when you clear your mind, you like driving, you know, or like maybe you clear your head by washing your face or something, or like taking a shower, and like people think that's so like hot for some reason. Like I'm hearing when you get angry, like it's really so yeah. And then we have Dear Dumb Diary. So you have amazing handwriting as well, and people love listening to your thoughts and your feelings. They love listening to you talk basically about your day and stuff. So we have the Two of Pentacles that came upright. That talks about juggling like your personal life and your career. So people find it attractive that you always try to make time for people that you care about. They love that you're trying to balance it all. They love that you are able to do it as well. Like I'm hearing that you're under a lot of pressure, and people just appreciate, even if they spend only 5 minutes with you, they appreciate that you took the time to even message them and like spend time with them in general, because they know you are busy. Okay, then we have the Knight of Cups that came upright. So you're someone that's super romantic, okay? You give the best kisses. Like I'm hearing that your kisses are really wet. Like you give like those wet, big smooches. Like, you know, the like those kids. Like I'm getting like that's how people feel around you. Where it's like it's just like a long. You're very passionate also when you're kissing, and like when you're sleeping with someone, you're super passionate. Like I'm hearing long strokes. Like you're just super 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 passionate. Yeah, like it's super sweet. Okay, then we have the Ace of Cups that does talk about like emotional fulfillment and the start of like emotions, the start of a relationship. So I'm just hearing that people want to offer you something when they meet you for the first time, because you're so amazing. You offer so much in a friendship. They feel like you literally are like the glue. Like they're wondering what can they do, because yeah, you're the glue, and it's like they feel so useless next to you basically. So people definitely might end up always comparing themselves to you as well. Like they'll say, oh, I don't have as much money as you, or I can't do this, but you can do that. So I do feel that people end up, yeah, comparing themselves to you. And then we have the Six of Swords, okay? And so we have 6 energy. So the number 6 talks about, again, feminine energy, okay? Your birthday could definitely be on the 6th or like the 24th. And it talks about yeah, this like hate love behavior. I just feel like sometimes people get caught up with you sometimes, because it's like how can I say this, but I think you're really similar to a lot of people. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but I feel like sometimes, yeah, you are really similar to certain people. Like let's say you're a Sagittarius, and it's kind of like you are exactly how a Sagittarius person would act. And I feel like sometimes when people meet you, they think that you guys are the same, and then when they realize that you're different, that you're not the same, it's like they get a bit upset, you know. Like let's say you and your friend are both swimmers, you guys both swim, you both love swimming, and it's like they think, okay, you guys are the same, but then you end up maybe going to a competition or beating them at something, and then it's like they feel bad about themselves, you know. So I feel like you kind of allow people to live in a fantasy when they're with you in a way, and like escape their problems, you know. And it's like sometimes when reality does set in, it's like, oh shit, you know, like we're different people. So you kind of cause people to just be honest with themselves and like not lie to themselves. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups that came upright. That talks about celebrations and having fun. Okay, people see you as being a really fun person and they want to celebrate with you and they want to go out with you. And then we have the Magician card that came upright, and that talks about being someone that's really skillful, someone that has a lot of talents. So yeah, I'm just hearing that you should be more cocky about it, you know, like you're good at what you do. You should, you know, say it with your chest, bro. Like if you're good at swimming, say, yeah, I'm a fucking great swimmer, you know, say it. Own that shit. Like I'm hearing that you're really good at what you do. So yeah, and I'm whispering because it's super late and my family's sleeping, but I really hope the video resonated. I love you guys so much. You guys are literally my everything. I love y'all. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down other video suggestions as well. Let me know if you guys like this video. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to say? Nah, that's pretty much it. Okay, love you. Bye.